I realized something this week that honestly surprised me. The life that I've spent years trying to manifest, I'm actually living it. Freedom. No alarm clock, no boss, the ability to wake up and design my own days. And I'm not bragging in the least because it's taken work to get here. But instead of relaxing into it now, something inside me is saying, now it's time to elevate. Now, today is day 7 of my Elevate Life journey. And before we get too far into this conversation, stick around because later in this video, I'm going to tell you how yesterday went for me and how this whole journey is actually feeling now that I'm a week in. Okay? Because if you've ever tried to change something in your life, your habits, your health, your mindset, you know the first few days are very interesting, right? But first, let me tell you what really hit me this week. I'm incredibly grateful. I mean, I can't even put it into words for the life that I've been able to manifest. Truly. I mean, years ago, I was praying for the freedom that I have today, and it was hard. It was really hard. The ability to work when I want and to travel when we want and live life with so much more peace, right? But something else has been growing in my heart lately too. Gratitude and purpose. Because I believe that God didn't just bring me here to enjoy this life. I believe He's put it on my heart to help other people just like you learn how to manifest the lives that they want to as well. And that right there is the level up for me, all right? Because once you start realizing that you can help others, you can help other people step up into their strength and their clarity and their health, their future, the way that they want to live their life. Life gets bigger than just your own goals. And that's exactly why I started this Elevate Life journey. Not because something was broken, but because I refuse to coast through the next chapter of my life. And I know a lot of women who feel the same way. Maybe you're watching this and you're thinking, I know I'm meant for more. More energy, more strength, more joy. And sometimes it feels like it's too late. But let me tell you something that I know for sure. It is definitely not too late. Okay? It's not too late to feel strong again. It's not too late to improve your health. It's not too late to change the way that your mind works. And it's definitely not too late to start manifesting that life that you actually want to live. Now, the reason I know all this because manifesting isn't some mystical thing that only a few people understand. Okay, it's actually built on 3 simple habits that the most successful people in the world practice every single day. I studied all this. I learned what do they do every single day, and what do they do? 3 things: gratitude, meditation, and visualization. And when you practice gratitude, for instance, you train your brain to notice what's working in your life, okay? Instead of constantly scanning for problems. When you practice meditation, you calm the noise in your mind so you can guide your thoughts instead of letting them guide you. And when you practice visualization, you give your brain a very clear picture of the life that you're building. Your brain starts working towards that picture, okay? That's the beginning of manifestation. You have to see it first. And it's not magic, although it feels like it sometimes, okay? It's alignment. And starting Monday, day after tomorrow, inside Manifest Your Best Health, and if you're seeing the replay of this, it's in our group. I'm going to show you exactly how to use those 3 habits in a very simple daily routine, okay? That helps you build momentum in your health to begin with, your mindset, and your life. Whether you've ever practiced manifestation before or not, You don't need years of experience. You just need the willingness to start. Okay. Now, I also want to share something I'm very, very, very excited about. A brand new wellness support stack called Elevate. It's all linked in with my Elevate My Life. Launched publicly today, and I was able to get access early, and I forgot to bring the bottle in here. But I'm curious to see how it works alongside the habits I'm building during this Elevate Life journey. I actually got my bottle just a few minutes ago, and I will be taking it this evening. I can't wait, because habits create the foundation, and the right support tools like the Elevate can help amplify the results that you're working towards. This is all about the mind and how it works, all right? These things don't, these support tools do not replace discipline, though, all right? They support it. And that's exactly how I'm approaching this next chapter. Now, remember I told you earlier I'd tell you how yesterday went. Well, I'll be honest with you. This journey is real life, and some moments you feel completely aligned and powerful, and other moments you realize your brain still has all those old habits, and it's trying to hang on. And what I notice, though, every single day is that is something very important. My awareness is sharper now. I notice the little negotiations faster. I notice the thoughts faster. And that awareness is exactly where the change begins. Okay. So instead of it at the Japanese place at the mall yesterday, for instance, I'm trying to make sure that I incorporate vegetables into my diet. And so I got half noodles and half vegetables instead of all noodles like I would usually do. I feel like whenever you start on any kind of a journey towards health and working on your eating habits, I feel like the more that you crowd out the bad stuff, the better. You don't try to cut it all out. Just try to eat more vegetables, and that'll start crowding out all the other bad stuff. I'm not looking to completely cut off anything, okay? Because that is not really feasible in this life, especially for me. But Elevate, I've heard, my friends have talked about how it has started quieting their food noise. So this is really something that I'm interested in because I have a lot of food noise. Not to mention, it's got some things in it that will help me with my cookie knees and stuff. So anyway, I'm not going to go there right now. I'm going to tell you exactly what it does for me as we go along. And I'll take my first one this evening. Now, the beauty of elevating your life is that you don't have to become perfect overnight. You become aware of things, okay? And awareness gives you so much power. So if something inside you is saying, I just want to feel stronger again, right? I want to feel clearer again. I want to feel excited about my life again. Then come on the journey with us, even as a fly on the wall. Join the group. Start with us Monday with Manifest Your Best Health, because you deserve to feel vibrant again. You deserve to feel hopeful again. You've lived a long life, and you've been working and helping so many people all your life. It's time for you, you know. You deserve to build the life and the health that you've always wanted. You've got one life. Make it the one you were meant to live, the one you've always wanted to live. And if you'd like to join us for Manifest Your Best Health, it's very easy. It's happening inside my Mind and Metabolism group, and the link is going to be in the first comment. So please join us, and if you'd like to join us for Monday, that's a great place to start because I'm going to be doing some training about it. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great afternoon. Thank you so much for coming by.